Alright, welcome back to this channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and equally drop a comment at the end of listening. Okay, court to hear IGBOHO'S suit against MALAMI and DSS. The news in details. The High Court sitting in Ibadan, Oyo State, is set to hear the suit filed by Yoruba Nation activist Chief Sunday Adeyemo, aka Sunday Igboho, for an injunction to stop his arrest on August 4th. WhatsApp Nigeria reported that the embattled activist's residence in Ibadan was raided by the Department of State Services in July, killing 2 of his associates and arresting dozens while the house was left in a destructive state. The Punch, however, reports that Igboho had, through his counsel, Chief Yomi Aliyu San, filed an application before the court asking for 5 billion naira damages for the destruction of his cars and residence during the July 1st raid by the Department of State Services (DSS). He also asked the court to stop the Attorney General of the Federation (DSS) and other security agencies from arresting him or infringing on his fundamental human rights. He said on August 4th, the High Court of Oyo State will be moved for an order of interim injunction pending the hearing of the main suit for an order restraining the AGF and DSS from further breaching of the applicant's FHR fundamental human rights. The hearing will be before High Court 7, Ring Road, Ibadan. He had made several prayers before the court in the application and originating motion before it. Igboho had prayed for an order of injunction restraining the respondents, their agents, privates, and associates in other security forces, and or anybody acting on their behalf, and or instructions from arresting, detaining, molesting, harassing, and or in any way interfering with his personal liberty, freedom of movement of Chief Sunday Adeyemo, also known as Sunday Igboho, enjoyment of his property without fear of invasion of his home by the respondents and their agents. An order of injunction restraining the respondents, their agents, privates, and other associates in other security forces, including Amotekun, and or anybody acting on their behalf, and or instructions from blocking the accounts of the applicant in any bank, and or placing no debit thereon, and directing them to lift same where they had so acted. All right, my people, that has been it on this one. My people, you can now see that Chief Sunday Igboho is not a criminal. I mean, can a criminal charge the Attorney General of the Federation to court when he has committed a crime? Of course, the answer is no. Chief Sunday Igboho is not a criminal. He has never had any criminal record until now. He has never been on any criminal case until now. And we pray this hearing favors him and he will be vindicated. He is asking for 5 billion naira for the destruction of his cars and residence during the raid. My people, you should see what was done there. His cars were destroyed. Some of his properties were destroyed. They even took some of his properties away, the likes of phones and all that. His bank accounts blocked, all for one man. We pray that the court will hear this to his favor. And our government, what a government we have. arresting, detaining, molesting, harassing, name them, for a man who is just a freedom fighter, a man who is not a criminal, a man who has no record case of criminal activities. Whereas we have tons of criminals out there working freely amongst us. We have criminals out there that has not been brought to book, even those that are in top positions. And those criminals are still busy going about their evil deeds because they have not been brought to book. Nothing is being done about it. They are still going about doing their evil. Our government has chosen to turn a blind eye towards that direction. They decided to be oblivious of what is going on, of the crimes committed by terrorists and bandits and headsmen, name them. Several parts of our country, the citizens in such places are scared of their lives. Most of them don't even stay at home anymore. Most of them now reside in bushes because they can't stay in their houses for fear of being kidnapped or attacked. And yet our government is just focused on a freedom fighter who is not a criminal. What a shame. What a shame. What a shame. What a government. They would not do the needful. The people are crying for their safety. Most of the northern parts of the country, they are crying for safety. Yet our government is folding their arms. But on Sunday IGBOHO'S case, so much energy is being used. We pray that Chief Sunday IGBOHO will be vindicated and given victory at the end of it all. At least so far, we now know the reason why these agitators are agitating. Because of the bad governance we have in our country. If the present government has been up and doing in places that they are needed, I don't think there will be any form of agitation. I don't think anyone will be talking about separation. But because they have not been doing what they are supposed to do, these agitators have risen and now they are tackling them in every way possible, still neglecting what they should do. Well, my people, that has been it. I would like to know your take. I would like to know what you think on this. Don't forget to like and subscribe and also drop a comment because I would like to know what you take on this. All right, thank you.